Alright everyone, welcome back to episode 186 of the Craftverse series. Last episode we got the majority of the roof done, I just finished what was left. There isn't much to say about the top part that I finished, other than it's the same exact thing as the right side, which was nearly completed. I just had to go get a couple more solid blocks to finish it off, and then just copy that over on the other side. But there is one thing we need to do still to spawn proof fully, and that is get some carpets up there, because a lot of those are solid blocks and still spawnable. And even though I have that one dividing piece for the T-junction that is all lights, I still don't fully trust that. So let's go into the little farm right here. Ow. Break our face, and then enter, because that is prerequisite, apparently. Okay, we're going to need cyan and black. I'm going to take probably that much. Probably not going to need quite that much. But because blackstone shows up as actual black on a map, we're going to need quite a bit. Actually, probably not quite that much, but it's fine. We'll have enough, and that is what matters. I'm going to go ahead and pre-prep one stack of those for now, and one stack. We'll go 2 stacks of the cyan immediate. So I have to now get back up to the roof. And we're going to start by going down the middle. Not exact middle, because that is actually a slab, but these need to be covered with the matching map color, which is the black. I'm actually going to bring you all the way down. Yeah, I'm going to need a lot of cyan. Not nearly as much black, just because it's just the too wide border, whereas this is the majority of the roof. And this isn't even the entirety of the roof, it's just the layers that actually have solid blocks. This will fully block any spawns from invading my rooftop. And because this is a top slab that leads into stairs, I don't have to worry about these. But it does have one more flat section. And that is this corner of the roof done. Now need to do the same thing on this side. And I need to prep up some more cyan. Inventory management is a thing with this process that is very easy to forget to do. And again, people always say that I have issues with my inventory management. I don't find it an issue that I have everything that I need on me at all times. Sometimes it's annoying, but once I get to the point where I have shulker boxes, I'm pretty much set. Then again, the addition of the bundle makes things, even in early game, a lot less of a hassle. So there are some things that Mojang is doing correctly. At least by player standards. Okay, so that is half of the roof completely done, and now I need to just stretch these all the way across the back end, which isn't nearly as well lit. So this is especially necessary so I don't get any zombies or creepers. Creepers are decidedly worse than zombies to fall on your head, because they'll probably explode by the time they hit you. And these stick out over the viewing platforms, So I don't want to get kablooied. Probably 2 more stacks just to be safe. So I grabbed an appropriate amount of cyan, but I grabbed way too much black. Okay. That should be the last row that I have to do, because the next one's a top slab and then it goes down into stairs. Yep, that's a stair, and that is a spider with a skelly on top. Okay, so all of this should be good and done. Now we can go update our map, and you'll see a little bit of what I was talking about. See, you and I both know that there is prismarine, and then there's prismarine covered with carpet. But does the map know that? That is the question. Luckily, this farm fits entirely within one base level map. And if we go to the brightly lit section, it is abundantly clear that no, in fact, the map does not know the difference between cyan carpet and prismarine, because just looking up the side here, right through the middle, it's all just cyan. Perfect color match. Although it does have those little yellowy bits, because that's the end stone peeking out. That's going to be covered with something that's close enough in color once it changes. I don't want to give it too much away. The roof is now fully spawn-proofed. Ow. My face, however, is not. Ah, that actually looks so good. There's a lot more lighting up that I need to do, especially over that currently demonic-looking sheep head. It looks like it's trying to steal my soul. I gotta go get the right terracotta for that. And conveniently enough, the right terracotta rhymes with white terracotta, which is what I need to put there. And if I'm not mistaken, I have a portal that leads close enough that I could access it. Okay, I've got a decent amount of rockets, but how are my wings? They're only a quarter gone. I can handle that. Food, let's double check the food sitch. We'll do that. Don't worry, I still have all of those, and all of that from all my time AFKing the Guardian farm. I'm not going to be worried about food anytime soon. I do have a spot to put this wool. Black carpet, black wool, cyan carpet. I didn't have to craft as much as I did because I already had a bunch and I didn't know it. That's how you learn. Sometimes you stumble, sometimes you fall, and sometimes you forget you already crafted a bunch of carpets. Forgot my portal's all the way down in the basement. Level 2. Ow. Hi, Mudsdale. How you doing? Antisocial, I guess. Alright, fine. I'll go to hell then. That's where you want me to go anyway. Such a rude horse. I literally saved you. I saved you from yourself and your freedom. That just makes it sound worse. Maybe I should go to hell. Well, we're here. And it's colorful. Okay, so if I go through this one to the other edge, that takes me out that way. Is that the direction I should be going? I don't remember. Believe the other village that I found the horse at was out that way. No, that was the bees. This is the right direction. Whew. Cutting it a bit close, and I don't know where the end of this hallway is now. Okay. I love flying through empty space. This is safer. It should still be daytime. Why is there a hole missing? I remember leaving a hole behind my portals. It didn't break, so a creeper didn't blow up. Oh, right. I had to save the horse. He was suffocating, so I had to dig out behind him. I remember. I know things. That doesn't tell you how long it is between my recording sessions. Okay, now that's the village. I'm at the swamp. What is that I'm looking at over there? That looks like a structure, but it's probably just the side of a mountain. Where was... Probably shouldn't get too far away from my portal before making sure I have the coords written down. So I'm actually going to go right back to that portal. Get those coords. So I don't get lost, and I think I might have already gotten lost. The horse is laughing at me from the other side of the portals. It's like, heh. First he goes to hell and then he gets lost. Stupid adventurers. That's what you get for saving me from my freedom. Joke's on you, horse. I found my way back. Okay. So we're gonna do this. I think I heard a frog, but it was very disturbing. Gotta remember those coordinates. Okay. Now that I can safely get on out of here, if I don't get myself stuck behind these plants. This is why you should eat your greens before they eat you. Some of them have a penchant for vengeance. My bed is in one of these shulker boxes. Actually, let me go ahead and grab it. Bed. I'm gonna need that. Come here. And then I'll take these. And why not, just to be safe? Where's my pick? Why is it all the way up there? Why do I have the shovel instead? Okay. That's the inventory I like. Mostly full, but with a hotbar I can use. Ooh. Fancy mountain is fancy. I'm not gonna remember you even exist. Okay. I'm heading towards the warm biome because I need to find the desert. This is not a desert, this is an ocean that has kelp, so cold ocean, that is the opposite of what I need. Although if I find ice, that's useful for the next thing I'm trying to build anyway. So Russian roulette kind of thing game. Do I shoot myself in the foot or do you help me? Either way I win. Steve doesn't really have feet. It's okay. He has little square nubs. Still seeing a ton of kelp. Oh, mushroom? Maybe? It's the dinkiest single plot of mushroom. Okay, 2. It is a double plot. Everything else is under the water. Theoretically, I could make a mushroom biome right here. Who has the patience for that? Alright, well, we're just gonna keep going then. That's unexpectedly disappointing. Okay, give me hot or cold. I don't care. Just give me one or the other. That's what I need. I need one or the other. And that is an ocean monument I need to fly very far away from. I do not need mining fatigue. Come on, all I want to do is put some terracotta on a sheep. And I need a mesa. That's not a mesa. That's another biome that I don't need. Jungle. I'll let the game load for a second and see which direction actually has land. Okay, that direction has a small bit of land. This looks like it opens up into a bigger one. Oh, nope, it's an island. The game also loves proving me wrong if you haven't figured that out already. Thought those were lily pads, but it's just kelp. Okay, I'm about 4,000 blocks away from where I started, and I'm not finding anything but island. And more of this. Believe I have bamboo. Oh, hi, spider. Ow. Let me out of here, you little... rude. I wasn't even trying to say hi to you, and you decided to glomp my face. Wanted that interaction, I would have gotten a dog. I don't think I have a dog on this world, do I? No, I don't believe I do. If I do, it was so early on that it's no longer my dog. It has reverted back to being wild. It's free to roam. Sunken portal. Cool, this is the first step to getting to terracotta, is finding a desert. I saw a cactus, which therefore means desert. I also see panda, but I also see gold, which will be useful for another thing that I would probably like to have. Is there not a buried chest somewhere? Well, I got the gold block. That's really what mattered to me. Okay. So this is part 1. Can I find the actual biome that I want? Or is that asking too much? Is there more of it? There is sea pickles, though. Duh. I don't like you. You can go away. Goodbye now. Bye-bye. Whew. Okay. More sand. That is just a big beach. So that was the smallest desert I've ever seen. And I got some pickles for my troubles. But I almost got pickled in the process. And we're back to kelp. Okay, well, this is going in the wrong direction then, isn't it? I need to see warm ocean if I have any hope of finding a bigger desert. So I'm just going to go this direction. Maybe I will stumble across some terracotta. Or a boat. That could be useful too. A boat covered in coral. How oddly appropriate. Covered in coral with no chest, though. Get down there. Aw. Oh boy. This is gonna be difficult, isn't it? Nope. Okay. They're being nice to me. Don't know why, but I'll take it. It's the direction that I need to go. Come on. Jump, do the flies. You just did it a minute ago. You could do it again. Do the thing. Why are you being stupid? Be in swim animation? Does that matter? Oh. Aha! Victory! And we're back to kelp. That is the opposite of a victory, actually. Does it just end at the shipwreck? Or is there more to it than this? Yeah, it seems to just abruptly end here. This is primarily kelp world now. Which is disappointing. I was hoping I'd find some terracotta out this direction. You know what, we're gonna go this way then. Have to get some experience soon. Random sand hill poking out of the nothing. Okay. What is this? Ooh, free experience. Fortune to boot. Heal my wings and give me coal. Heal my aching, tired soul. Thank you. Give me those. Num-nums. Oh, hello. Sunlight. Alright. Wings didn't really get anything out of that, unfortunately, but I did get a good bit of coal. So let's see if I can motivate my wings to heal. Or is it all just going to the pick? I think it might all be going to the pick. I'm not really paying attention to the pick. Probably should be. Oh, no, I'm no longer in the yellow, so it is going to the wings. It's going to the armor, and then it goes to the pick. Guess that spider hug I got on the way over here took a bit more out of my armor than I suspected. That I can live with. And I'm not going to be seeing terracotta out this way after all of that. So, before I go flying again, I'm going to go ahead and sort out whatever the heck has become of my inventory. Gold block, stuff, cool things, love it, thank you. Where's the one that has my stuff again? Velvet's in here. Take that. Now I don't have to worry about where my stuff's at. Rocket box. We're gonna do that so I don't have to stress about it. Stick you back in the box where you belong. Okay. Has this entire episode been me just going for a random adventure? I believe I found terracotta at one point, but I don't remember where. And that is an actual portal that I can potentially get something out of if I don't break my shins that I don't have anyway. Ooh, thing. 30 nuggies. Oh, I don't even care if you're gold. I'll take that one, and I'll take the one that's got unbreaking. The rest of that is trash, but I will take what I got out of it. Give me the gold block, please. Thank you. Caught that before it fell. Just gonna drop those goodies in here. Sometimes the portals are kind to you. I don't even really want that obsidian. A village to rest my weary feet. Ow. I thought I turned those wings off, but apparently my face decided otherwise. Ooh. Why would you just randomly have gold nuggets with your potatoes? If you had carrots, it would make more sense. You don't mind if I just, help myself. Can you get away from the door? Yes, I think you can. Yes, please, and thank you. Okay, well, it looks like we're not getting home this episode. I will do my best to get back so we can finish that farm. I just need terracotta. That's all I need to finish my sheep face so it doesn't look like it's trying to devour my soul. But as long as I'm away from it, I don't have to fear it. So, win-win. I'll find my terracotta, and I keep my soul. Sweet. Have a good one. Don't sniffle at the end of my recording. Rude.